with the next game in the Deus Ex block, and I think a few of you already saw me walking around the scene in the night shifts here. I'm FPaul, I'm the organizer of this event, and yeah, it's nice to see all of you out there watching this. Thanks to all of the people who already contributed to this event to save the children. We've got 1,722 official donations in the tracker, but we know that not all donations land in the tracker, but go to STC still, so our dark number should be way higher than that. So thanks to all the people who contributed yet, but we still have a day to go. And now we are here with Deus Ex Human Revolution. Some of you might already have seen this game. This game is hella broken. I didn't have a lot of time to train, but I think the estimate is still kinda good. So yeah, I'm ready when you are. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, Deus Ex Human Revolution. We do enter a lot of codes here as in the first game to just, proceed without finding them. And this is like, we called it elevator waiting game a while ago. Like it's not yet anymore, but we had a lot of elevators in the older run. But now it's a lot of going through walls and boosting up. But you'll see more of that soon. So this game has a pretty interesting physics engine. The engine is basically looking for when an object hits you and try to debug the player. So when we have an object that's bigger than the walls, because the walls are thin, we can get ourselves clipped through the walls like that. And yeah, well, we're gonna use that quite a bit in this run. Also, what I'm doing here is jumping all the time. So we're gonna keep our velocity in the air, so when we jump right before our sprint goes out, we keep our velocity, but we can actually regenerate our stamina in the air, so we can basically infinite sprint when we time this really good. And yeah, we're gonna do this like for the whole run. For the first level, we don't see this good, but when we go to the next level, you might be able to see that on my stamina bar on what I'm doing here. And yeah, we are just at the end of the prologue here. I'm trying this another clip. This is kinda, precise, and I don't get it often, but let's try it. I have to wait for the guy to open the door anyway. So yeah, if you got some donations, that would be the time.
Excellent. Well, we've just got a $10 donation from Fingers to Hand saying, "Another entertaining Deus Ex run with funny skips and glitches. I never asked for this."
Yeah, I never asked for it as well. So yeah, we go now to the office, and what we're going to do here is open a few doors because we have to wait for the dialogues on some points of the game in order to proceed. So yeah. Until David Seraph ends his talk, we can't talk to Pritchett in order to proceed with the mission. So we open these doors so we don't have to do it afterwards. What you might also notice is I'm running this game in French, and that's actually because we have to wait for these dialogues, and French is the fastest version of the game in that matter. And upcoming here is the probably worst dialogue in the game. So this is Pritchett, and yeah. This is every time you have to reset and you have to see this dialogue, you start hating him more and more because it's long and we can't mash through it. I think it's the longest currently in the game we have. So yeah.
Yes, this is the only one we can't skip compared to the others. There is another one almost at the end, but it's way shorter. And yeah, as said before, French is the fastest version compared to English. The second fastest is Spanish, and the slowest ones are German and Russian.
Yeah, so we are close to the end here, and then we're gonna proceed to the first mission in which we have to rescue some people in our factory, which we won't do in the speedrun because rescuing people is slow. But that's like the plan of the mission. We don't care about it. And so now you can see my stamina bar, by the way, and you see every time I'm close to running out, I jump, and in the air I regenerate. So yeah, that way, if I don't fuck up my timing, we kinda can sprint infinite. feel like I'm fucking it up currently a lot, though. Yeah, I do. Something feels not right. Something feels really not right. Why am I so slow? So yeah, now we get a helicopter scene, and here we get two choices. We can choose lethal, non-lethal, long range, and short range. The old one used short range, non-lethal. We're gonna use long range, short range, lethal, and we get the revolver. So the old run used the zapper because we had the game not always on easy, and we do now. Previously, you used it. What the hell is going on? Why am I so slow?
Your press caps lock.
Press caps. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Way better.
You were hitting the run button.
Sure. This keyboard is a bit, yeah, unused to me. So let's see if that works. All right. Nice. So what I'm doing there is just another clip. I have to be a bit careful because there is no floor behind it, so I have to diagonal clip here, and I skip the trigger at the door to spawn enemies here, which allows me to just go past here without the chance to get killed. Picking up this grenade here for later, and now we're just proceeding through the level. So if you got some time for donations, or if you have any. I guess that's a no, so then I have to say please get some donations in, because we got some more time to read them. So yeah, we got to the next store, and maybe this code seems familiar to some people. Lead. Picking up some energy here just to be safe later. And we got these doors, which we can try to clip. Didn't work. Yeah, it's losing a bit of time. It's not too bad, but well. Always worth a try, we have to wait anyway.
Yeah, if you get the clip fair, you save 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's like free try. And another time lead, because they can't remember codes and do the same on every door here in this lab. And another try of that clip. This one time it works. And I'm crouching here, so they turn around, don't see me, and I'm just running past to the elevator. And yeah, we are close to the mission point here for the game. We're gonna pick up a chip from a hacker, but first we're gonna do a trick that's not faster in real time, but it's still funny. What I'm doing is duping praxis kits, and I save and I immediately load. So give me a second, I'm gonna explain it after that. I just don't want to fuck this up because it costs a lot of time in RTA. But it's still fun and makes this run a bit more marathon safe because I get more skill points later on to use for more cloaking, which makes it a bit safer. So what I've done is I saved a glitchy pickup of this praxis kit. I opened my menu, and we can buffer inputs in the menu, so I pressed E and escape at the same time. So picking up and going to the menu, and that allows me to have the game sync. I have picked it up, and it hasn't despawned the praxis kit yet. And when I save and load, I do have the praxis kit in my inventory, but the praxis kit is still there physically, so I can pick it up again. It doesn't work with quick saves, unfortunately, but still this allows us to go here. And I just wanted to check. I didn't remember if I skilled it. I'm still a bit sleepy. So yeah, we can skill fast walking and jumping, which obviously is faster. If you do this like perfect, it's faster. It's not, I don't think, too much we save with this, but it does if you do it correctly, and it's cool to do so. Yeah, I do it. Just more running. This was not good. Should be fine though. And yeah, next up is coming another glitch with saves where we save. Maybe you can explain it better because I don't know the 100% theory behind this.
Alright, okay, so basically how this works is you're not supposed to do a quick save during a cutscene. However, you if you're fast enough and you do a quick save during a cutscene, the cutscene is not getting loaded because the script is not active. So normally the door is the trigger to start the conversation, or in this case the cutscene, but since you start the cutscene and you save immediately before the cutscene starts and you load it, you are in the next area without the cutscene triggering. So you have your NPCs there, you have the quest marks there, and because the game just continues with a normal script, and if you kill the Zach in this case, it just continues like thinking, you did the script already. So basically, this allows us to skip that.
Yeah, we could also have the possibility to get a dialogue skip there, which I didn't get. Like, if we walk out, it might be possible that Jensen doesn't answer Serif for 1, 2. I think there are 3 possible skips here, right? Which obviously is faster because we have to wait for the dialogue in order to proceed with the helicopters. So yeah, that's another possibility to get there when we do this quick save thing. And yeah, now we're just proceeding with the main mission, mashing a bit through dialogues, and then we gotta, visit Detroit.
Yeah, a little thing to mention is the AI. Like, we will see that later more often, but how the AI works is basically that if you get in an aggressive mode, the AI is going to hunt you. However, if they're getting only alarmed, which we saw before, they will be occupied for 3 seconds and do no other action. So the AI is in a state where it's going to just be alarmed and take a look where you did the last sound. So during that time, you could just stand or jump next to them and they wouldn't react for the next 3 seconds. Yeah. We will abuse that later on.
We're gonna see that in this segment in the run, like this is another segment in this game. But that's an interesting mechanic we abuse to get past some areas without getting killed. But for now, we're gonna leave this building for Detroit. And what is here now is we could withdraw our gun and possibly trigger the NPC which is talking to us now to think we have the gun out and not talk to us. This is not working on a lot of new PCs, but some runners got it. I also got it with like special setup. But we could like pull out our gun and the NPC would just talk to us and be like, "What? You have a gun?" And yeah, that's it. We also like accept the mission, but we don't do it because yeah, it's faster to accept it other than not accepting it. And we go here to the clinic to get a bit of stuff and also for our mission.
Granny Skip is alive.
So yeah, originally we would have skilled here our first augmentations, but since we did the dupes, we don't. We already have them. And now we're going to the police station. And if you ever played this game casually, I think you know the police station quite well. Because casually, if you play the police station is like the first place where you can really mess up. And yeah, you'll see it's actually quite easy to get in there soon, once we're there. Well, obviously, we don't do it like the real way, but still. So if you got some donations to read, go ahead.
Nothing at this time, but don't be shy, folks. Donate button's right there, and it's all for a good cause.
All right. So I kill this guard here because we're gonna do some things in the police station, which are gonna fuck up the guards. And this guard has a shotgun, and if we leave the station and we don't kill him, it's 99% he's gonna one-shot us. So yeah, we don't do that. And yeah, we are in the police station, and we do another thing with clipping. Going through here onto the vent, and yeah, we are basically where we are supposed to head to, entering the code of the door and picking up our mission goal. And that was the police station. Now we only have to exit it. Stop it, please, game. Thank you. Yeah, leaving the station, hopefully without dying. He didn't cheat me, that's good at least. And yeah. So that was a police station. I think if you got frustrated playing this casually, you're gonna hate me now. I'm sorry. Like, really. I died a lot in casually playing here as well. It was like absolutely horrible. And yeah, we're gonna leave to our apartments to pick up the next mission goal. And yeah, the guards are now hostile here because yeah, we did stuff in the police station and that's why we killed the guard.
Like when we were still running this on realistic back in the days, if you get just a normal shot sometimes, or if you get a headshot, you were immediately dead. So the strat was already used there, so we killed the shotgun guy. Now on easy, it is possible to survive 2 shots. However, it's very risky because he can sometimes have a fast reload and then immediately do 2 shots, which immediately kills you. So it's very risky, so it's just easier to kill him.
It's absolutely not worth doing it. Like, he mostly one-shots you anyway.
Yep.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, show the apartment number after you leave.
Yeah, I can. So what I'm doing now here is skip with my mouse, because when I mash my mouse I can already click the disconnect button without seeing it. And we're leaving now. There's actually a swag strat for this one, but I was too bad at it when practicing, so I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna try the other swag strat, which I never did, but it's not gonna lose a lot of time if I don't get it, so I'll try it. And yeah.
You mean the box through the apartment glitch?
Yeah, you can use the electric box to drop down here, which is absolutely not saving any time, really. And it's too risky, like, for a marathon. But the other thing that doesn't lose me time, it just, I can fuck it up and it doesn't work then. So yeah, our apartment number is, yeah, 420. Just, yeah.
Nice.
And now we go to the area where we gonna abuse the AI mechanics Heinke talked about earlier a lot. So I'm gonna save here just to be safe, and now I'm gonna run past this guy, go here, jump over these guys, crouch through here, nobody saw me. And I'm running around here, go here, quick save, don't sprint here, jump here, still nobody saw me. And yeah, that's like really, it's interesting how this works, and we can get past here like without getting seen. I'm gonna pick up the grenades here because yeah, we're gonna use grenade jumping, and yeah, it's coming up actually right now. So I'm gonna pick up this barrel here, and like physics apply here. When you can maybe explain it better than me, Hanky.
Yeah, okay. Basically, it is not really possible to do physics glitches on Jensen's body itself, since if you use that, for example, if you throw a grenade at yourself, it won't push you away, you will just get damaged. But what Sevi found out was that, shoutouts to him, is if you use an object, you use the grenade, and the object starts moving up and you jump to that, the force of the object gets applied to Jensen's body. So with that we can boost ourselves up there, which is really handy since we don't need to go around, climb the ladder, disable the mines and then wait for the dialogue. We can do the dialogue first, collect the mines and then immediately go to the next area, which is very handy.
Yeah, it is. And let's trigger this, and yeah, we go to the next area. So in the next area, I'm gonna shoot a guy at the beginning because I do need some stuff of him, and I could kill him in the end, but then I'm gonna piss off some guards, and they could kill me at the end, which would suck. So I'm killing him in the beginning, and the other people won't see me and won't remember when I get out again. So yeah, rip that guy. And we just proceed. Now, we're gonna do this level like the other way around, and just gonna have to pick up a box here, because, yeah, I think you already know what we're gonna do with boxes in this game. Yeah, just pick up this box, and now we go to the beginning of the level. So, the beginning of the level is actually also the end of the level, and so there is a way, of course, from there to the end boss somehow, and yeah, we're gonna take that way. Because it's handy that it's there. So I'm gonna clip in here. This door is the door that leads to the outside, where we will come up later. If I don't, please clip. Thank you. No, close. Oh, come on. Thank you. So I'm gonna go down here, now I can open this door, and we're gonna take the box in here. We can't take the elevator because the door downstairs is closed, so we gotta have to clip through the door. But we can't clip through doors directly because doors are too thick, so we gonna have to trick a bit here and clip ourselves through the ground instead of the door directly. Can you please get me down there? Thank you. Oh, damn you, box, please. So yeah, this is a bit tricky. With lining up and getting through, it can be a bit messy. So let's hope we get it at some point. That looks good. Come on, get me through there. Alright, now I'm gonna try to time this well, that works. I'm gonna skill the fall augmentation, and when I'm already low enough, it doesn't show the falling animation that we would usually get here. And yeah, this is the end boss room. We gonna the boss room, not the end boss room. We gotta place 3 mines. There's 3 mines on, or 3 explosive on easy kill every boss. So yeah, that was Barrett, Rip Barrett. And yeah, that now we go just to the end of the level, the usual way. Do we got some donations? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Damn you guys. Come on. It's all for the good cause. Even $1 helps. And doesn't hurt your pocket at all.
So yeah, what you could note about colliders in this game is basically when people are wondering why don't you just clip through the doors and why do you use the wall, is basically the doors have a bigger collider compared to the wall, so it is easier to go through the wall without any problems, like you have seen before. But if you use it at an elevator, the collider is bigger, so it doesn't push you entirely through. Like you're halfway clipped in, but you're still not through yet. So you need to use a different mechanic to get through.
Yeah. No, wait, that's the wrong side. All right, we're back here at our offices, and yeah, we're just gonna talk to Seraph and Pritchard. We gotta talk to Seraph first, otherwise the dialogues would be longer, because Pritchard would tell us something that would make the Seraph dialogue longer. So we're gonna talk to Seraph first. And then we're gonna proceed to, yeah, the next part of the game, which we won't be in long. Just a bit more mashing. We could skip this guy with saving in the right moment, but that's not faster in RTA, and it's not saving a lot anyway, so I'm not gonna attempt that. And yeah, we just talk to them, talk to Pritchard now, and then proceed. To Hong Kong, was it? I don't know, I'm bad at remembering names. Hangsha. Like literally, I don't know if you saw that, but I set up my code list here because I really have like the worst brain ever, and like get nearly everything that's not like super important. So yeah, I hope you don't mind that. So we just now proceed to the next area, which is actually, if we would play this game for real, this area is actually really big, and you get a lot of missions to do here, but yeah, at the end we would get a key card to proceed to the train station, and yeah, there are walls at that station, and I think you know what we're gonna do with walls here. We're gonna ignore them. So this area is actually the shortest area in this run, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, it's in the game I think it's one of the longest, but here it's absolutely shortest. So I gotta pick up this box. I have to be a bit careful with cardboard boxes because they can break, but it's not that not too fragile. Just be a bit careful to not throw it into walls. Just throw it over there, and yeah, this is the part where we enter, and we're gonna use the wall. Oh, come on. I hate this clip. This is like the worst clip for me personally, because I don't know why I don't get this timing here. Oh, come on. So yeah. Damn you box, please. No, it's not. It's not. Yo, I'm in. It's not my speed. I really like. I'm bad at this clip. I don't know why. I think I just mess up the timing here all the time. And yeah, we are in the station, and we proceed to Taiyong Medical, and we just go a bit through the lower part here without a lot of special stuff. So we get a dialogue from a guy now, which we could save. We did save him a few. We did save him in previous runs, but we don't now because it's actually a tiny bit faster, I think.
3 seconds.
So yeah, what I'm going to do now is this guy would put me in a dialogue, but I shoot doors so he is alerted and doesn't talk to me. And then I open the door and just run past him. And yeah, now I'm just going to proceed through this part here. And we go to the upper part of this area, which we're gonna do an interesting boost. So I trigger this alarm, so I'm gonna kill this guy here. Have to be a bit careful with the revolver, because when you're in motion, the revolver is like the worst weapon to hit something. So you can easily like waste all your ammo not hitting a guy. So you just gotta stop for a second to be safe. So yeah, we have a lot of elevators, so it's actually a good time. If you thinking about donating, this run is perfect, because I can't do anything else in elevators here, other than waiting for them. And like, there's nothing interesting with these elevators. There's an interesting elevator coming up at some point, but not yet. I'm gonna take my painkillers here to get 125 health, because I need that to... I don't actually need that, but it makes it better for the next trick I'm gonna do, because it can get rid of more than 100 health. And yeah, to be safe, I take my painkillers. And I'm taking this fire extinguisher with me, because we're gonna use that for another object boost, barrel boost, like fire extinguisher boost, however you wanna call it. And yeah, I'm gonna also skill the Typhoon. The Typhoon is like a 360-degree mine around you and has really interesting mechanics, because when we use a Typhoon, it actually puts us back and upwards a bit in the game, and we're gonna abuse that in 2 places of the game to get ourselves through the wall. First off, I'm gonna clip in my fire extinguisher here, quick save, and now I'm in the corner, press my Typhoon, and it's gonna put me up in the wall here, which puts me just above the elevator. Alright, picking up my fire... Oh, I dropped it, damn. Picking up the fire extinguisher here, and then we're gonna set up another boost. Oh, come down. Yeah. Just one moment, we're proceeding soon. Oh, wait, no. Damn you! Oh, damn me, because that was absolutely my fault. Yeah. That worked. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a mine here and sneak around the other side and see if I get it. No, I'm gonna try that a few times. Come on. I hate when the mouse cursor stays on cancel and doesn't allow me to go to accept with the arrow keys.
We got a donation.
That's nice. Give me a second here. Okie dokie. Okay, now I have to load. You can go for it.
All right, we have $5 from Orofine saying, "Been watching since the very beginning and really enjoying the marathon so far. Keep up the excellent work and best of luck for the rest of the run, FPaul."
Thanks. I'll need it right now. So yeah, actually you also see like this graphic glitches. The game just doesn't initialize or clear the graphics something. Do you know actually what?
Basically, because the game doesn't know that you're out of bounds and doesn't know what texture to load, it just loads the void because nothing is set in there. However, if you go close to be inbounds, the trigger is getting hit, which says like, ah, okay, those are the textures which I need to load.
Oh, come on. This is like literally the worst part. So you have to walk straight onto it to...
Hey.
Yay, it worked. So what I do is like tip over the fire extinguisher onto the mine and then I just boost as I did with the barrel. But there are two factors here. First off is it has to be kinder on top, otherwise it rolls to the side. I have to be kind of centered and jump at the right moment to get enough height. And there are invisible walls in the air, which I also don't have to hit, otherwise I won't make it to the top as well. So yeah, they have a few factors here. And here, another long elevator. If we got anything to say, donation-wise.
Nope, that's it for now. Bring your donations toward us. It's all for Save the Children, so it's all totally worth it.
Yeah, like 100% goes to them. I don't think even PayPal doesn't charge a fee for donations.
They can actually do really cool and good things with just like wee small amounts of money as well. Like $3. That's bread rations to a family of 5 for a whole day.
And not a lot for your pocket.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw my first gonna shoot and make the guys attracted to me so they run all out, and I'm gonna throw a concussion grenade to stun them all. And I'm just gonna run past them. I hope I'm fast enough for these guys. Please don't shoot me in the back. Please don't shoot me in the back. Thank you. Alright. And yeah, I'm just gonna run through there. So next we have two roboters, and like the fight would be pretty hard to do if you do it without any EMP stuff, but we do have EMP grenades, and since these are roboters, yeah, we just fry them. I didn't hit second, which is okay because I can pick up a second grenade here, which I don't need later on. Alright. And now we are done with this area and we're gonna leave to the next. Like, normally you would pick up this EMP grenade for later, but I'm gonna do a different road because there are also EMP mines and I enjoy them more, which allows me to use these EMP grenade as a backup instead of just resetting, which is nice, I guess. And yeah, we are going to the next area now, which is Pike's Communications. And we are using this power box or whatever that is to go on top of this tiny corner here. Yeah. Please stand by. We are soon proceeding with a run. What the hell? Could you please get on top of there? Jensen. What is happening here? Stay on... I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Can you, like, literally stay on top of there? Do you know what I'm doing wrong, Hanky?
You're a bit too far.
Did you sing? I shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it works. All right. Now I'm using this to get on top of that and walk out of bounds. And now I'm behind these railing, and I'm jumping over them here to drop down to a lower part of the level. And I landed on top of this thing here. Where am I? Where do I have
jump to the left.
There, yeah. All right. And now we have another door we have to get in. And we can't get in like through doors, as we said earlier. So I'm gonna clip into the first door, and now I have to wiggle myself through here. Oh, that was fast. And now we are in these, yeah,
Funicular.
and have to wait. So, if you got anything to say, donation-wise, this is a long ride.
Well, right as you said that, we got a $10 anonymous donation saying,
Yay.
finally, a Deus Ex run. Keep it up.
Yeah, and actually you'll get another one after that. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yep, and we've just got a $1 donation from another anonymous saying, hi, good luck on your run. Does this game have any music? It seems so quiet. Anyway, thanks for putting this event together and making my weekend so much better. Also, this goes towards saving Frank Rosette in Resi 4. Cool cat.
Yay, saving dogs. No, like, this game doesn't have music. It has only the ambitional sounds, and it's not all too loud, so yeah. So, the only thing we can do now here is count numbers. So, if, I don't know, Chet might want to go ahead and count the numbers. Or couch, like we are 22. This has like 32 floors. A few at least. 24, 25, 26, 20. Wait a second. That's not right. Okay. So apparently there's no 27th floor here. But we're at the bottom anyway. We don't care about the 27th floor anyway. So yeah, let's just proceed with the one. That was weird. To just run past here, pick up my box to proceed and go through another wall here. Please don't mess this up, because I'm gonna get shot if I take too long here. That worked nice. And yeah, we come to the next boss fight, and as said earlier, 3 explosives in the easy route kill every boss. So we're gonna drop 3 grenades here. I can't throw all at the same time because they would blow each other away. So I have to drop them one after another. There is a threat to like throw them at the ceiling and have them bounce off, but it's a bit more risky, and I never did it, so I don't do it here. I walked into the floor there to trigger the helicopter landing, and now I'm just gonna pick up a bit of stuff in the room for the next parts of the run. Like some energy, stim pack, and my EMP mine I'm gonna use in the end. And even though the helicopter is still there, it's not yet usable. So yeah, we don't lose any time by picking up stuff here.
Jensen, Elisa Cassan vient de me contacter et m'a dit de te retrouver ici. T'es prêt à partir?
Alright, and that was this part of the game. Now I'm gonna try to get this wax rat, but I never did it. So yeah, we're gonna do another fire extinguisher clip here. I have to be a bit careful because I could soft lock if it clips me behind the plant. Or lamp. It was a lamp, right? Yeah, it was a lamp. Yeah. So yeah, a bit careful there. And if I walk straight, there is an elevator behind there. If I walk onto it, I can try to clip the fire extinguisher in here as well, and then use the fire extinguisher as a drop down for the fall. I'm not gonna bother losing too much time here. So when I go down, I'm gonna press my left mouse button because it has a shorter animation when I land at the bottom. And yeah, what I could have done is wrong way. Use the fire extinguisher to stay on top of it to not have to fall down, the slow fall down. So it would be a bit faster if you're good at picking it up. But yeah, it's not like essential. It's just cool and cool to swag strats for this. And yeah, upcoming next is like the biggest and hardest trick in this game. It's called, yeah, barrel strats. Just shooting it out of the way to like proceed faster. That's literally it, yeah. It's the hardest trick of the game, not. Just picking up my next box for the next clip, which is a bit different than previous clips. As we had the clip in the factory, this clip doesn't have a lot of ground behind me. So if I clip too far into it, I'm gonna fall through the floor. you have to be a bit careful here to not like die. So this barrier is leading to the headquarters, where I have to get, usually after doing missions and flying there with the helicopter, but that's super slow, so we got a clips around this barrier. We can't clip through the barrier directly because it's way too sick. That worked. And we're gonna use the doors. Now something interesting here is with the doors. As I said, we have to do missions usually to enter this building with the helicopter. We can use the doors to put ourselves into the building because they are active for some reason. And the game is now confused and doesn't know what to do, so it just assumes we entered with the helicopter and it's gonna play the cutscene as we did. So yeah, we just skipped more missions here. And we proceed again to talk to a few guys to go to the next areas. So yeah, if you have any more to say donation-wise, here is another elevator for you.
Nothing at the moment. I'm sure everyone's just like standing by ever so eagerly, just typing in their card numbers very, very slowly.
No, that's fine, that's fine. We get a few more elevators for you, so...
Which is definitely what's happening.
Yeah. I hope so. So yeah, there's another elevator. Like, I already know there are no donations because it's just a few seconds ago that we used the last elevator. And we are proceeding to the next part. We go now to Hangsha again. And this time we're gonna get shot down. And I first have to set my difficulty level to give me a challenge. Because we gotta do something which yeah, is more likely to work with giving me a challenge. And yeah. We gotta go here now. So we're gonna get shut down here and we should now rescue Malik, but we're gonna run past them. And I'm cloaking now. And I'm going in here, and now if I jump right onto the door frame, I can skip the cutscene trigger here, and now this allows me to, yeah, skip the dying of Malik here. But unfortunately, in the end for the game, she's still
Dead.
Yeah.
You monster.
It's unfortunate. Sorry. Like, she's alive in the next reset. Okay. Sorry, chat. And it was a fast one as well.
But yeah, basically the reason you change the difficulty here is that Malik dies faster because we skip the cutscene and she gets more damage.
Yeah. It's just more likely that Malik just talks immediately after Pritchett when we raise our difficulty. Like, it can happen in the easy too, but it's more likely with higher difficulties. And yeah, so we can proceed faster here. Now we're gonna get some graphical glitches because in the game now the augmentations go crazy, and we can now choose to go to the lip clinic again, which we don't bother about because it's just this time in the run at least we see this and nothing else will happen to us. So yeah, we just don't care, and we just proceed more through the game here. I'm gonna cloak here, otherwise this guy will talk to me and wants some money for me to proceed, which I don't have, because I'm wasting all my money on technical equipment. Oh wait, no, that's my real life, not the game. And yeah, we gonna proceed just story-wise.
Got a couple of donations here.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Right, I was going to wait until you got into our list, but everything's gone all quiet. So we've got a $3 anonymous donation. Oh, we've got 3 now. We've got a $3 anonymous donation saying, "Hi, I hope all of you are having a fun time. Also, shout outs to Henke for always giving good commentary on his marathon runs. Keep it up, guys." We have a $2 donation from Smaragd SL saying, who even is this FPaul guy?
Yeah, thanks, Smaragd. Who
And,
are you?
and we have a $25 anonymous donation saying, will Hanky speak with one NPC during his next run? Deus Ex NPCs need love as well. Great job, ESA Germany.
Thanks.
See, I was right. Everyone was just like hovering over their PayPal buttons.
That's good. That's good. So do that more because there's gonna be more time for donations in this run. So I just picked up like the most important rifle in this run, which is the laser rifle, which we will use at the end. But you'll see why it is important later. So we just leave this area now to proceed to the next part of the game. And I'm gonna attempt a little shortcut, which I started using recently. I might die a few times, but it's still like damage, taking, tanking, and healing against it. Let's see if I die or not. So I'm just jumping over this thing, and it has like a shocking part up here, so I have to tank. That didn't work for the first time. Let's try again. You can't take items while you sprint and jump, so you have to be careful to time your when you take your items, otherwise you end up dead. That worked. Alright, I don't have hyperstims now anymore, but that should be no issue. I'm taking this bomb here and proceed.
Donk.
Donk.
Secret de tradition chinoise. Écoutez, vous allez déposer ce paquet dans le bureau du directeur Wang.
Damn you. Number pad.
Et si je fais ça pour vous, en quoi est-ce que ça va m'aider?
L'explosion distraira les gardes. Vous n'aurez plus qu'à sauter.
So yeah, we can't place the bomb until this dialogue is over, so yeah.
Vous aurez activé.
Come on, activate. Hell, where's... Damn.
Je l'active quand je serai prêt à partir.
Thank you. Alright, so yeah, we were too slow. You can activate the bomb before this dialogue ends, so yeah. You can't be faster there, you can waste a bit of time. We wasted too much, so the dialogue ended before we were there, but anyway. So we're gonna use another box here, another clip, like you know how this works. Walls are just not existing for us. You can pretty much clip through nearly every wall, I think. There's some artistic, but you can clip through a lot of stuff in this game.
Et son équipe sont ici. Il n'y a pas une seconde à perdre.
Yeah, you can clip through every wall, and in some parts where you clip through, you get some really interesting parts or things which the developers were hiding so that the game performs better.
So yeah, we're just gonna run past some few guys here with cloaking, and upcoming next is an interesting area because we gotta walk out of bounds in an area where we are usually supposed to fight the boss. I don't know the run where the boss was still in, so you might talk a bit about it, Hangi?
Yeah, because before we had so-called container clips, which were using a heavy object and a small object to go out of bounds. Then we figured out that if we just the single box clips, which we are doing here right now, so we can just go to the end boss, and the end boss wasn't too bad, which is Namir, since if he's going over a wall, you just punch him and he dies, so the boss fight is done. However, we figured out that if you go out of bounds in this area, you can trigger the next area, like so that there is collision and everything, but the textures are not loading because it's bound to the elevator. However, since you can't see anything, if you know the way to get to the next door, you can skip the entire boss and go to the end scene and continue with the game without any issues.
This clip is simply again not working. Goddamn clips. Like this is even my PC, so actually clips should be like they used to be, but I think it's just, yeah. I don't have a lot of time to practice because of all the stuff organization, yeah. Sorry for that. My estimate is high, but it might be troublesome if we mess up clips like that so much. Oh, that was close. Damn. Come on, put me in the bowl. Yeah, well, yeah, it worked. Okay, I'm gonna walk off to the side here to trigger the loading trigger. Otherwise, this wouldn't work because the door at the end is not loaded. And I'm not gonna walk out of bounds here to the door. So I'm just gonna use a few visual cues here to align myself to walk into the right direction. And if I do everything right, we should hit a door at the end of this corridor. There it is. Nice. All right. So yeah, we just walked through the area where the boss was supposed to be, but yeah. Now we are heading off to the last area of the game, which is a bit different. Like now you gotta see the enemies are a bit strange because the chips in their brain got a bit, yeah, broken, and they are now like zombies, and yeah, they gotta behave a bit different from now on.
Adam, je vais évacuer mon équipe.
Got time for a donation now?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, we've got $5 from LCMD Hippo, who says, this donation is purely to get the Scottish announcer to say, blazing bagpipes, they're after me #1 time!
Nice.
Thanks for that.
All right, we're just waiting for another dialogue here to proceed to the last area of the game, which is Panchaea.
Affirmatif.
And yeah, there we gotta do a clip which is heavily bound to FPS. So this game is limited to 80 FPS for this run because clips do work better on lower FPS. And for this area we gotta do a clip called Omega Clip, which is another kind of Typhoon clip. But this one is actually behaving badly with too high FPS, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, that's why we limit our game. Like 80 is like the magic number. Some have a bit higher, some have a bit lower. It's not too critical to use 80, but it's definitely recommended to not have high FPS, especially for this part. And for like, I'm getting Fire Extinguisher out of bounds where we did like the boost in Taeyong. That's also pretty heavy and FPS dependent. And yeah, we clip through another door with Typhoon because we can't clip through doors normally, as we already know. So I'm gonna pick up this box here. I have a little different setup than usual. So let's turn slowly sideways. That should work. And now if I didn't do it wrong, we should now get Typhooned up, hit the loading trigger in the door and clip through it. And the area is loaded. Everything was right. Nice. So we go to the next part, where we're gonna hit a bridge. So you might want to talk about why the bridge is there and how it's called and why it's called like that.
Yeah, but before that, shoutouts to Omega and Nature Blink.
Yeah.
Nature Blink is actually the guy who found that clip, but we called it Omega Clip because when we had a race, Omega failed to do that clip for 20 minutes. It was pretty unique, and he lost the race to Josh, who got it first try, so shoutouts to him.
Yeah.
And shoutouts to Nature.
If you have too high FPS, this clip can literally be a nightmare. So yeah, we're gonna come to the bridge now.
So yeah, basically the bridge we're going to face is called by the devs Star Wars Bridge. We found out, or more like Dr. T-Chops found out when he was doing the load remover and auto splitter for this game, that when he was looking into the memory, that the ID for this bridge, or for the memory part of this, was called Star Wars Bridge. For whatever reason. So yeah, this is the so-called Star Wars Bridge.
No! I threw the box off the bridge. Damn. Now to do it again. So yeah, I'm just avoiding these guys here because they can stun me when they hit me. And that can be pretty bad. Don't hit me, please. Thank you. Come on, give me my box.
Yeah, for some reason the crazy can hit you and slow you down. out of nowhere.
Come on, I don't have any hyperstones. Please let me just go through there. Please don't, thank you. That was close. Now I have to do another of these clips where I am supposed to not go too far into the walls. So let's hope I don't fall through because I have to do the... Oh, nice.
Nice, first try.
So I'm gonna wait now until failure appears in the middle. This is like a good timing measure because we fall down here, and if we get the slow fall, it literally takes ages. So we gotta time that to like land there quite close to when it ends with stunning ourselves. And we are at the end boss room, which is protected by a big bulletproof glass, but that's not a matter for optical weapons. So that's where the laser rifle is for. So we just shoot the boss here, and we are very close to the end. So if you got a last donation for this run, go for it.
Nothing right now.
Damn. Well, for the next Deus Ex game then it is. We're just waiting for this dialogue to end here. And then we are done. So that's it, time. So yeah. We wasted quite a lot of time on the boost and on a few clips that, yeah, made the run a bit overestimate. But I think that's okay, we are ahead still. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the run. We're gonna proceed with Deus Ex Mankind Divided next. But first, we gotta go to our intermission and to set up Hanky. And see you again at night shift.
Okay, that was FPaul on Deus Ex Human Revolution. And indeed, Hanky is next up with Deus Ex Mankind Divided.